Hello YouTube, Grand Captain Speedy Dash here. Last time on What If Kakarot Was Born a Super Saiyan 4, Kakarot stopped General White and collected a couple of Dragon Balls. How will Kakarot's search affect future events? Find out now. Kakarot shortly closes in on the next Dragon Ball. After getting on top of it, Kakarot realizes it's underwater. Kakarot takes a deep breath before diving down and quickly finding an underwater cave. It doesn't take long before Kakarot finds the Dragon Ball and leaves the caves. As Kakarot emerges from the water, General Blue's forces begin launching their attack from a nearby beach. Kakarot quickly destroys all the forces, with only Blue left. General Blue tries to use his psychic eyes to freeze Kakarot, but Kakarot is unaffected and just knocks Blue out. Kakarot decides to take a detour to Kami House and meet up with Master Roshi and Krillin. Master Roshi and Krillin are happy to see Kakarot again, but are completely shocked when they hear of Kakarot going up against the Red Ribbon Army. Kakarot leaves to continue the hunt, with General Blue shortly arriving at Kami House. After stating they don't know where Kakarot is heading, General Blue tries to attack the two, but Blue is overpowered with his psychic eyes not working, and he is forced to run away. Kakarot continues his search, which leads him to Korin's tower, with him arriving in time to save Upa from Captain Yellow. Bora is thankful to Kakarot and gives Kakarot the Dragon Ball as soon as Kakarot mentions his search. Just before Kakarot is about to leave, Tao Pai Pai arrives and threatens them. Bora attacks Tao, however, Tao completely overpowers him and attempts to kill him, but Kakarot saves Bora. Kakarot sets Bora down before confronting Tao. Tao tries his hardest but is completely dominated, and even the Dodon Ray is useless against Kakarot. After realizing he can't win, Tao throws a grenade, with Kakarot knocking the grenade back at him, with it blowing up in his face. Bora thanks Kakarot again for not only saving Upa, but saving him as well. Kakarot questions about stopping the Red Ribbon Army as he keeps running into them, with Bora asking what are the Dragon Balls for. After getting it explained to him, Bora suggests the Red Ribbon Army needs to be stopped and thinks the Dragon Balls could be used to revive the innocents that have been caught up in this. Kakarot agrees and heads out towards the Red Ribbon Army headquarters. Red is happy when they see the Dragon Balls heading their way, until they realize it's Kakarot that's coming. Kakarot bursts through all their defenses and enters the headquarters, and continues rushing through all that stands in his way. Red is angry that he won't get his wish to be taller, which enrages Black, causing him to kill Red. Kakarot shortly arrives and Black tries to fight Kakarot, but is quickly beaten. Black pretends to give up and leads Kakarot to another room and gets in a mech and tries to fight Kakarot again, only for Kakarot to destroy the mech, killing Black. Kakarot collects the Dragon Balls and realizes the radar isn't picking up the final Dragon Ball. Not knowing what to do, Kakarot returns home to ask Gine and Gohan their opinion. Gine suggests that they go see Bulma, which Bulma told her that she lives at Capsule Corp. Kakarot and Gine head to West City and quickly find Capsule Corp. Gine is a little taken back by the flirtatiousness of Dr. Briefs, but changes the subject and asks about seeing Bulma. Dr. Brief says that Bulma took Yamcha to meet Master Roshi, with Kakarot and Gine shortly heading out. Bulma is preparing to leave when Kakarot and Gine arrive. Kakarot tells Bulma the problem, with her checking on the radar. Bulma states she can't find anything wrong with it, and that something must be masking the ball's signal. Master Roshi chimes in that fortune teller Baba might be able to tell them where the final ball is. Yamcha and Krillin thinks it sounds interesting and wants to join them as well. Arriving at Baba's palace, Kakarot and the others are quickly greeted by Baba. Baba explains that there is two options for one of her fortunes, 10 million zeni or beating her champions, which Kakarot and the others choose fighting. They move inside for them to fight. Kurlin is very confident, but his opponent begins sucking his blood and results in Kurlin being beaten. Plar uses his transformation ability to scare and beat the vampire, before withdrawing for Yamcha to fight the next fighter. Yamcha is able to compete against the Invisible Man until Baba begins singing, making Yamcha unable to hear the Invisible Man's movements, and thus causing Yamcha to be beaten. Kakarot says he'll fight next. Baba continues to sing, but Kakarot relies on his sense of smell to locate the Invisible Man, allowing Kakarot to easily win. The next opponent is Mummy Man, and Kakarot is able to easily beat Mummy Man. The next opponent is Devil Man, but Devil Man is quickly and easily beaten by Kakarot. Baba has them move out front for the final fight, with a warrior in a weird mask soon approaching Kakarot, which completely shocks Gine. Kakarot underestimates his opponent and just blindly rushes in, but his attack is stopped in its tracks by the warrior. The warrior begins beating Kakarot, with Kakarot being unable to defend himself, with him resorting to trying the Kamehameha. The Kamehameha did some damage, but not much. However, it did break the mask, revealing the warrior's face. Kakarot recognizes the warrior, but can't remember exactly who he is. Bardock tells Kakarot that he's proud of how strong his son is, and forfeits the match. Kakarot is excited by how strong Bardock is, but Bardock tells Kakarot that he must get stronger, so that one day he can avenge the Saiyans. Bardock has a nice intimate moment with Gine before Baba states that it's time for Bardock to return to the afterlife. Kakarot suggests he could wish Bardock back to life, but Bardock states he died fighting, which is the best death a Saiyan can hope for, and that Kakarot has been doing just fine without him. Baba reveals the location of the final Dragon Ball, with Kakarot shortly heading out towards it. The Pilaf group are shocked when Kakarot arrives, with it not taking long for him to beat them and collect the final Dragon Ball, before the Pilaf group run away. Kakarot, having all the Dragon Balls, summons Shenron. Shenron asks what wish Kakarot has, with Kakarot asking for all the innocents killed by the Red Ribbon Army to be revived, with Shenron stating that it will be limited to those killed in the last year, before granting the wish. This is where I'll end the part for now. How do you think Kakarot's meeting with Bardock will affect future events? Find out next time on What If Kakarot Was Born as Super Saiyan 4. If you enjoy my content, check out my Discord, as well as liking the video and subscribing to my channel. As always, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are.